Hi y'all, welcome to today's video. Welcome if you're new here. Any whoosies, today we are doing this palette. This is new, this is a review, and this is the color story. So I am pretty excited. So yeah, I have some thoughts, but yeah, so grab your brushes, grab your palettes. Let's get into it. Okay, y'all, so we're just gonna get right on into it. So here this is. I think, you know me, I will pop up the shadows next to me. For primer, I have MAC Paint Pot and Painterly. I am going to go in the crease with leather, pigment, with leather. And I'm going in my natural crease. Now, I have only seen one other creator do a look with this palette, and that was DEBUTAWN. I will link her channel down below. She is awesome. And so far, so good for me. Like, I know other creators have had issues with this palette. I'm curious to know if I'm going to have the same. So, I usually try not to watch other people do reviews on new palettes. I did get the Anastasia Beverly palette. Yep, it came in yesterday, so I am super stoked to do a look with that. Y'all know, with Nomad Cosmetics and Anastasia Beverly, not sponsored, but I'm here if you want to be. Sponsor, they can sponsor me anytime, but not sponsored. But that palette came in yesterday, so I am super excited to play with that. So yeah, so far so good. Now I am going to go on the outer corner with Crimson. Ooh, y'all. I better split this up between two eyes because that's like, Lord. In the pan, it looks like a maroon, but y'all, I think it's, well, I guess it's coming across as maroon. In the mirror though, like in person, it looks like almost a brown on my eye. I don't know, does it look brown on camera or does it look like burgundy maroon? It's a pretty color though. I super like it. I'm going to go back in for the second time just to build up because I really want to pack this on, especially on the outer corner. Just because here lately, my eyes have been watering something terrible. I've never had allergies, but I swear, like, the older I get, I don't know. It must be something in the air because there's definitely allergies, I think. Because I don't think I have a cold. Any whoosies, there's that. Okay, so now I think I'm going to go on the inner corner with Mulberry. And that is like, it's like a brown, but it has like shimmer in it, maybe. In the pan, it looks different, but y'all, on camera and on the eye, there isn't much difference between the two. Like, I don't have a problem with it, but there really isn't much difference between the two. Interesting. So I'm just gonna, wow. Okay, so I am going to take that brush that we used. I'm not gonna dip in. I am just going to blend like this crease part just a tad bit, just to make sure it's like up here is blended some. I don't know, I like it. It's pretty colors. I think in the center with my finger, I'm going to go into Fireside, which is like, it's kind of like a gold. I wonder, Ooh, yep. I am just going to use my finger and kind of pack that down in the center. That's pretty. I really like that. I really like that. That's pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna take a empty fluffy brush and kind of blend these seams, just like these edges right here, just so they're not so, y'all, I really like that. Okay, so I think underneath the brow, I want to take an empty brush and I want to see if I can't move some of this up towards the brow. See how I can lighten that, you know, like I'm just moving it here. I'm going to take this and I'm just going to move it up. And I'm just blending this out, but I'm just moving it up at the same time. That way I don't have to go in with like a completely separate color. I think though, I'm going to take the same brush and I'm going to go back into leather and I am going to deepen this crease just to see what happens. Just like that. I like it though, it's pretty. I don't know. I think underneath the eye though, like underneath the lower lash line, I'm going to go in with crimson and I am just going to rub this in the lower lash line and I am just going to smoke this out and kind of meet up in the corner. I'm just going to do a super easy look, I guess, today. Well, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys have this palette? Did you guys have, like, I don't have any trouble with it. I'm going to go in the inner corner though, like the clear inner corner. I'm going to go in with smoke. That's kind of making me curious. Like, ooh, that's a pretty color. Just for a pop of color. I like that. I don't know. I am not having, I guess, the trouble with this palette, but I have no, like, mulberry and crimson are going on the same. So let me swatch Ember and leather. Here's leather. Here's Ember. I don't like to swatch them on my hand. I rather swatch them on my face. And see, those aren't going on the same. Thorn and Twilight. Let's see. This is Thorn and this is Twilight. Those go on the same. Yup. At least they're showing up the same. Huh. I wonder if, I mean, by reading and stuff, like I've never, like I said, I didn't watch anybody other than DEBUTAWN. So, but by reading, they were saying that some of these are going on the same, I think, is how I read that, is how I took it. I don't know. I like the palette. I don't have any problems with it. I'm enjoying it. I'm going to have to play with it some more. Like I said, this is my first time of, you know, playing with it. I don't have any fallout. So, yeah. Let me finish the eyes. Hold on to your butts. Okay, y'all. Here's the finished look. I don't know. I like this palette. I think you definitely have to go in like 2 or 3 times to get the payoff you want. But I like it so far. I think it's something I'm going to have to play with. I'm going to have to play with it some more. Most definitely. Anywhoosies, I hope you guys are having an awesome, amazing day. Like, subscribe, share. Go out and do something kind for somebody. And I will see you in my next video. Toodles!